it off.
Oh, here it goes.
Jam. Go back to the 90s.
Greetings and salutations and welcome to Nostalgia, your go-to for 80s, 90s and early 2000s pop culture. Before we get started, I just wanted to say, I know there's not been a lot of videos on the Nostalgia channel over the last couple of weeks. Unfortunately, I got COVID. I want to say a big thank you to everyone. If you follow us on Facebook, a lot of you sent me messages. You were in the comments section wishing me well. I'm feeling better. That's why my voice is a bit gravelly. If I start to lose my voice by the end of this video, it's because I'm still coming out the arse end. I'm still not 100%, but I'm here for you guys. Thank you for all your support. So, let me get into this. Let me start by saying one thing. I was born in 1986. So, I really didn't start watching films and TV shows and really falling in love with pop culture icons until the 90s. So before you all take to the comment section, which I know you're gonna do, I wasn't there for the OG HeMan series and toys craze. Now, I love it today. I have watched all the HeMan and She-Ra series. I love the toys now as an adult, but back then I just never watched the HeMan and She-Ra series. For me, HeMan is and always will be Dolph goddamn Lundgren. So we need to talk about how goddamn incredible 1987's Masters of the Universe was and still is to this day. And it's not just what an incredible film it is, because it's goddamn epic. But this film means a lot to me. Now, growing up, my dad served, he was in the army, and him and my mum split up when I was really, really young. So I only saw my dad every other Sunday, and we would always have a blast. We would go to watch Manchester Storm at the 9X Arena. He would take me to Main Road to see Niall Quinn play. You know, days at George Road Bank, just epic dad and son shit. But most Sundays together meant one thing, a trip to the video store. We were renting VHSs and this was my education into glorious 80s and 90s action and sci-fi. I'd watch stuff like the OG Turtles films, Return of the Jedi, Back to the Future 3, Indiana Jones, just glorious education into pop culture. But there was one film I was obsessed with. I would get it every single time we went to the video store. And that VHS was goddamn Masters of the Universe. It is absolutely gangster. And I'm going to sound like a little old fart here, but they just do not make films like this anymore. It is glorious 80s, everything, the soundtrack, I'm a living in a box, I'm a living in a cardboard box. He-Man was just wielding this sword that was like 10 foot fucking big. You know, you had laser guns, hoverboards, synthesizer keyboards, you had scantily clad female sidekicks. It was beautiful. And speaking of beautiful, Jesus Christ, we have to talk about He-Man himself, Dolph Lundgren, aka Ivan, I'm gonna smash your fucking face in Drago. That is a beautiful man. That lovely golden hair, that massive muscles, greased up 6'5", 20 stone Norwegian man. He's beautiful. And that accent is either really specific, his accent, or he's trying to do every accent ever at the same time. It's simple. Dolph Lundgren is He-Man. End of question, end of debate. He is He-Man. But it's not just He-Man. You've also got Teela, you've got the Sorceress, you've got Man-at-Arms. And to throw it in, the two human romantic acts, you've got Monica from Friends and you've got Tom Paris from Star Trek Voyager. Just icons. And give it up to Monica from Friends. God damn, she can scream the house down in this film. But I have to talk about the star of the film. Gwildor. Gwildor is my fucking G. He's like a mix between Yoda from Star Wars and Bluto from Labyrinth. He spends most of the film just dicking about with this synthesizer portal key doohickey that to this day, I still need one of these. And shit me, we have to talk about the bad guys. Now, when you were a kid, did you just play with one figure, put it away, go get another figure? Shit no. You had your Power Rangers, your wrestlers, your He-Mans, your Turtles. You'd throw them all in and have a massive battle. And that is exactly what this film does. If it was made in 2025, you've got enough bad guys here for 3 or 4 films. But no, this film just gives you them all. You've got Evil Lyn, Beastman, General Blade, Saurod, whatever the fuck this thing is. I don't even know if he's a bad guy in this, but I'd throw him in there anyway. You've got Mr. Strickland from Back to the Future. Now, I'm sure he has another character name in this, but fuck it. You know he's Mr. Strickland from Back to the Future. You want a bad-ass prick with a bald head in the 80s, you give this guy a goddamn call. He's a gangster.
Well, what do you know? The mountain comes to Mohammed.
And of course, we have to talk about the baddest motherfucker in the whole universe, Skeletor. Frank Langella, as the live-action Skeletor, is boss. He is everything you could want from a villain. Yeah, he's conniving, devious, evil, wicked. You can throw them all out there, but he is camp. Really camp, especially when he bit slaps He-Man and jacks his sword and he turns into that uber Skeletor. I mean, just look at how pimp Skeletor looks in this scene.
Where are they? Where are your friends now?
I mean, at the end, when you get that end credit scene and Skeletor pops out, I'll be back! I am still pissed off that we did not get a sequel. I mean, come on. Dolph Lundgren is still built like a brick shithouse. We can still make that film. Like I said, this film means the world to me. Nostalged is a nostalgia-based channel. We chat shit about all things games, TV series, films, fashion, sports, everything 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. But there aren't many films that give me that true nostalgia feel. But Masters of the Universe is that to me. It's my nostalgia hit. It takes me back to those Sundays with my dad. When I watch it, I can still taste that Coke float on a sunny day. I can still feel my dad's cigarette ash hitting me in the eye out of his window in his Saab 900. I can still feel the stickiness of the floor in that video store in Gorton. That's why this film means so much to me. But outside of me crying like a bitch about my dad, it's still amazing. It's roided up action, 80s style, camp over the top villains, synthesizer music. You're never more than 5 minutes away from an epic fight scene. It is 80s perfection. And that's why we needed to talk about this epic film, Masters of the fucking Universe. Listen, I know I'm in the minority here. I see this film through rose-tinted glasses, like I do with everything. I love everything. That's my curse. I've never seen a bad film. But take to the comments. I cannot be the only person out there that loves this film to an unhealthy degree. And while you're down there in the comments section, do all the usual shite. Like, share, subscribe. I cannot get over how many subscribers we've got in the last month or so. I appreciate every second you guys spend with us. If you want to join us on our journey through the 80s, 90s and early 2000s, hit that subscribe, have a look at our previous videos. I appreciate every second you spend with Nostalged, and I'll catch you guys next time. G out.
I'll be back.